Today we're going to be addressing the fact that the entire Cybertruck frame snaps in half. What? No!
I know, okay, so in my last video, I remember I was watching it and I was like, he didn't even have it hooked onto the hitch or whatever, but I want to see what he says and everything, because, like, I know, like, I guess frames shouldn't be snapping or some shit like this regardless. I don't know. I have no clue. I'm not an automotive manufacturer. But, I mean, he drove it off the flatbed and then it also hit the back of that concrete. And I get frames aren't supposed to snap under any circumstances, but that did happen. So, and the truck, the other truck didn't even go off the concrete fucking tubes, whatever the fuck you call them. So, I mean, I don't know. He had to tow it off with the Cybertruck. So, we'll see.
This is never supposed to happen under any circumstance. Contrary to
I get it. Under any circumstance, not supposed to happen. Okay.
some comments from some low IQ people on my page, the frame on your truck is not a crumple zone. It's what holds the truck together, actually. Today, we're gonna be proving that the F-150 doesn't snap in half when you bump into a concrete block.
I'm the rear bumper on your new Tesla Cybertruck.
And I am barely hanging on.
Actually, the hitch broke when it fell.
The Tesla dropped 6 feet with the rear hitting the concrete, but they didn't do the same with the Ford. If they had, the Ford would have broken in half.
Well, broken in half? That's crazy to say. I don't think it would have broken in half.
So the last video did exceptionally well, just as we expected. Today is following up on something major that we need to address. There were several concerning things, including the entire frame snapping off with the hitch. First of all, I think the Cybertruck is a great innovation. I really like Tesla and Elon. I think that Elon is thinking outside of the box, and that's really important as humans to think outside of the box. All the other automotive manufacturers are kind of staying inside of the box. Look at what Elon did with rocket engines. Look at this engine compared to this engine.
Yeah,
that is nuts. Before I begin what I'm about to do here, I want to preface this entire video first to say I'm still not biased. I haven't talked with any automotive manufacturer, and no one has bought me out. As you can see in this Tucker Carlson video.
So we called Elon and said, hey, will you send us a Cybertruck?
It was another sponsored video. My job is to find the flaws. Our whole frame just snapped. And I found something major. So in my Cybertruck video, I drove the Cybertruck off of some concrete and it came down and smashed the hitch. And then after I had to pull the F-150 out, the hitch snapped off of the back of the Cybertruck. Yeah. That's not okay. This is a truck with an 11,000 pound towing capacity. Now, I don't have the Cybertruck with me here today because it's at Tesla currently getting repaired. I think the bill is up to around $12,000 now for repairs. That's not including fixing the frame because you can't. It sucks because I really admire everything Elon's doing and I think this Cybertruck is innovation. But what I don't think is amazing is my truck spontaneously disassembling. The hitch is hooked up to what? Let's just say that's gonna be a big problem, and it already is. 2 days later, I got this message. Family pulling a travel trailer hit a large bump on the highway, lost their rear end, and then got rear-ended by their own trailer. I don't know if there's any reports on it, as I haven't been able to find anything on it besides seeing it and taking a picture as we drove by. I said, you watched the trailer come off? They hit probably a pothole, and the truck and trailer bounced probably 6 inches off the ground, exactly as I predicted. And when it landed, the trailer ripped off and smashed into the back of the truck. We slowed down as the trailer went all over the place before coming to a stop. I took a picture of them on the side of the road and kept on our way. To the T, that's exactly what said would happen, and it's gonna happen again. Let's say your trailer hits a pothole or gets a flat, it could shear this whole thing off. As you can see in Tucker Carlson's video, they're loading up a dump trailer full of dirt, which weighs considerably heavier. Or this guy hauling a skid steer, or this guy hauling a TRX, or this guy hauling other things. Wow, yeah, there's gonna be a lot more accidents. So I hope you don't hit a pothole on the road because your entire hitch is gonna snap off. If you've been hit by a rogue trailer that snapped off the back of a Cybertruck and flew over the median going 80 miles an hour, call Sweet James, accident and injury attorneys. But good thing for me, that didn't happen. If you've been innocently smacked by a trailer that snapped off a Cybertruck, flew across the median, flipped 8 times, and hit your pickup truck, call Sweet James, accident and injury attorneys. The best in the business. With over $1 billion in settlements, don't pay unless you win. This is actually something that could happen to you, so I would recommend it. So today we're going to be addressing some incorrect statements that people have made regarding the physics and metallurgy of the Cybertruck and the F-150 as well. There's quite large differences in the composition of aluminum versus steel, and a lot of people just don't seem to understand that. What's this? Oh, it's the low IQ comments we had printed out. Hey, why didn't you just open the door? Why couldn't you have done that in the first place? Frank says that the Ford would have broken in half if we dropped it on the concrete.
I don't think that would
So today
happen.
we're going to be doing that to prove that steel doesn't break off. We have these nifty little concrete barriers that everyone was complaining about because they said that the
You could bend
Cybertruck
steel, but I
came
don't think
down
you can
onto
snap
the
steel.
barriers and snapped the
Pretty
hitch.
sure.
Well, unfortunately, you see, sometimes on the highway, vehicles are subject to uncontrolled conditions. Someone had the nerve to say the F-150 driver slammed on their brakes when it was pulling it. Did you know that trailers have brakes? Today what we're gonna be doing is dropping our truck 5 foot on a concrete blocks 100 times. Just to show that doesn't happen. I will definitely not be using a 90,000 pound excavator to brutally prove people wrong.
Hey, here's the 90,000 pound excavator you ordered to brutally prove people wrong.
That's me. Now, as you can see here, we have a solid steel hitch bolted to the back of a steel frame. Nothing is gonna happen. Nothing can happen. It's steel. I'm leaving. See ya.
You can't, you're hooked up.
This dude's crazy as fuck.
This is scary, actually. This is gonna be so good! It's not gonna break. It's not gonna happen.
He's doing little, I ain't gonna lie, he's doing little, okay, here's the big one. There we go, there we go. You can't be just jostling it on there, you know, you gotta get that shit up, you know what I'm saying? It's gonna bend the frame for sure.
The hitch is not coming off.
No, it's still on there.
But I think something major did happen with the truck.
Yeah.
Actually. I will agree.
The body came off the frame. Hey, it is bending, of course. Of course it's gonna bend.
I noticed the hitch didn't break off. It's literally just the back half of the frame that just bent up some. No, the truck itself, it's right here. The frame just creased right there. That's it. And I was dropping it hard. I do understand that that puts a lot of stress on something, but the steel is not gonna break. It just bent. I don't disagree that is a failure point. I mean, it shouldn't bend. I should be able to throw this off of the moon onto the earth and it wouldn't bend or break.
Okay, first off, he's an idiot for saying that.
They thought I was being biased.
That shit is
between the
gonna burn up in the atmosphere, nigga.
F-150 nicer. I think that just proves that we are not trying to be biased here. At least my hitch didn't snap off and kill people. I'm the trailer on your Tesla Cybertruck, and I am barely hanging on. If you've been hit by a rogue trailer and snapped off a truck, call Sweet James, the best accident injury attorney. The best accident injury attorneys on planet Earth. With over $1 billion in settlements, Sweet James can take care of you no matter what. Only pay if you win. I forgot one thing, unfortunately.
This is crazy.
A lot of people want to express that the chain, instead of a strap or a rope, is what broke the hitch off. Let's see.
That's
how
what I
the
was
Ford hitch
thinking.
does with
Not
the
the chain, but I thought it was just hooked up to the wrong thing. It's not gonna break.
Nothing's broken yet.
It's fixing itself.
Literally straightening the truck out. All right, let's see if we can straighten our frame back out. Concrete block falling from 15 feet in the air right onto the hitch. Surely that would just snap it right in half. I just straightened it out.
You fixed it. It's not gonna break.
This is a good ad for Ford.
Look at the frame. Look. No way. The frame is completely straight again.
This is a good advertisement for Ford.
Let's see if it starts and drives.
Built Ford tough.
Okay, well there you have it. The steel frame does not snap in half. Cybertruck durability test number 2 is coming soon. As soon as I get the truck back, we'll start on that. I know for a fact that under the right amount of stress, every single Cybertruck hitch is gonna break off. So I'm not sure what they do about that. I don't know if that's a recall or if that's as simple as calling every truck in and switching the labels to say less than 7,000. So yeah, that's a difficult decision. I don't know. I have not heard from Tesla yet. Now you may ask yourself, do Cybertrucks perform better than old steel trucks? And that is what I put myself here today to ask myself, to really question, to see if the new government-required electric trucks are really better than the gas trucks. Stay tuned for more unbiased bullshit. And the next time that you're driving a Cybertruck and the entire frame snaps in half and your trailer
Call
goes
Sweet
flying
James.
past you down the highway, just remember, Cody told you so.
Cody told you so.
That's the wrong. You get the wrong door.
They fixed that window
Are
already.
you a real injury
That's
attorney?
crazy.
You want to just explain, like, yes, he flies out here to be in these videos. We just have this amazing collaboration because I injure people and he attorneys people.
It does work perfect.
Over 20 years, he's been a real injury attorney. This isn't some joke. This is actual Sweet James. What's the worst case you've had?
Oh, it's about to be this one.
I thought it was the last one.
Now it's this turn.
Oh, okay.
That was this one.
There is
Oh, he's not the reader.
Tesla. I tried reaching out to you for months via Instagram DM to warn you of what I was going to do to your truck. I still have yet to receive a reply, therefore my extensive testing will continue without any input or assistance from your team. The ball is in your court. Kind of. Sincerely, Cody, CEO of Destruction.
Damn, that's crazy. This dude's funny. Yo, it's me, Joey the Bandit. If you like the content you see, please like and subscribe and hit that bell down below. I greatly appreciate all your guys' support. And yeah, I'll see you in the next video. Peace.